Did you know CO2 levels above 40,000 ppm can be life-threatening? Most people think of carbon dioxide as harmless, but in confined spaces or areas that store, produce, or use over 100 pounds of CO2, fatality can occur without proper monitoring. Multiple organizations set CO2 safety standards, including OSHA, NIOSH, NFPA, IFC, CGA, and NBIC. OSHA established a permissible exposure limit at a time-weighted average over the course of an 8-hour workday of 5,000 parts per million, or ppm. At 40,000 ppm is considered immediately dangerous to life or health. The National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, or NIOSH, conducts research on worker safety. Their guidelines often influence OSHA policies and provide exposure recommendations. The National Board Inspection Code, or NBIC, requires gas detection alarms in areas where CO2 is stored. These systems must alert at 1.5% and 3% concentrations, with signage to warn and inform staff. The International Fire Code, or IFC, focuses on fire and gas safety in buildings. It specifies where sensors go, what triggers alarms, and how much CO2 can be stored safely indoors. Key IFC rules include: sensors must be placed 12 inches from the floor, 5,000 ppm triggers an immediate alarm, and storage over 100 pounds of CO2 requires monitoring and ventilation. The National Fire Protection Association writes codes that guide fire safety, including those related to gases. CO2 regulations are included in NFPA 55, cryogenic fluids, even though CO2 isn't technically cryogenic. The Compressed Gas Association, or CGA, is a trade group that publishes best practices for handling gases like CO2. Their G6.14 standard supports national and local CO2 monitoring codes. Ultimately, your authority having jurisdiction has the final say. This is usually your local fire marshal or building inspector. They decide which standards apply and how strictly they're enforced. Install certified CO2 monitors and train your team to stay compliant. CO2 safety isn't a guessing game. Protect your staff with the right tools and by following compliance standards. For questions on any CO2 safety standards or to get your own CO2 monitor, visit CO2Meter.com or call 877-678-4259.